Go, man. We recording. Lock the door.
We love.
get on, get on my nerve for real. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. As y'all can tell, our ones and twos, man, just said we live while we was holding another conversation to prepare
What did he
for the
say?
show.
We live.
We
We
live.
live. Go live, baby. We live, baby. We recording.
Anyway, for those who don't know, you're listening to All in Your Business. We like the Black TMZ. We talking about things that's going on, not just in our backyard, but all across the world. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know in case you missed the news, you missed the Facebook post, you missed something. We're gonna bring you up to date. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have any questions, we always live from 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You can call us on 325 349 6342. And if you want to look at us and watch us, you can go watch us on Facebook on 796 The Culture. The J Will page is live, all in your business page. You can watch us live. Anyway, fellas, how y'all doing today?
Man, doing good. Yeah, doing good. You know, it was a Monday, but all in all, it was good. It was a good day today. How was y'all weekends?
Man, y'all want me to go first?
Yep.
Well, for those who don't know, this past weekend was prom weekend for my grandbaby. She's a senior at Cooper High School in Abilene, Texas. So, you know, we had to get everything situated. You know, got to get they want to take pictures at the house. Then they want to go out. They had some locations they want to take pictures. You know, so we had to get to make sure the yard was manicured. Then we had to make sure, like, you know, the cars was looking right. Had to make sure, you know, of course, she already had the prom dress, and so it's a lot of work go in because I'm gonna put a business out there. I ain't gonna have to tell her name, but so I think Thursday, prom was Saturday, so I think Wednesday she went and got her eyelashes done, right? Okay, then Thursday she went and got. Let me back it up. Wednesday they had the seniors, boys and girls, against the coaches.
The
basketball game, right? And so I was like tripping because they said for the past 3 years, the coaches and teachers have beat the students, right? And I was like, what? So in the midst of watching the game, I said, oh, they got the teachers out there that could play. The young ones. They didn't have the old ones out there. They had the young coaches out there, and they was out there hooping. But my granddaughter and her team beat them for the first time in 3 years. So shout out to the Cooper seniors, 2026, beating the teachers at Cooper High School. Shout out to them. So anyway, she then went and got her eyelashes done. That's Wednesday. Then Thursday, she went, got her nails done, right? And in my mind, I said, well, you getting your nails done, get your nails and your toes done. But that's two different people because she got some customized nails, and they was nice. I ain't gonna lie. They had all kind of stuff dangling on them to match her prom dress and all that. Okay. Then Friday, she went and got her toes done by a different person. You know what I'm saying? Because she got open toe shoes and everything. And so I was like, we mainly had boys. It was go pick up your suit or your tuxedo. You know what I'm saying? And we good. So then Saturday, we getting all this stuff, you know. I'm out there, got to mow the yard because they want to take pictures at the house. You know, I'm like, what? And it's all kinds of stuff. They got a backdrop. They didn't order the backdrop. They got little boxes that say prom 2026. They got a fog machine going. They had 2 fog machines. And then the crazy part was they forgot to order. Well, they gave the photographer the wrong picture day. So guess who had to jump in and be the photographer? Had to go pull the camera out.
Oh, Papa.
J Will. J Will, baby. And I had him posing. You hear me? We was posed, had the fog machine, had my grandson. He working the fog. He doing too much with the fog machine. He doing too much. It looked like it was foggy outside. He had so much fog going through there. You know what I'm saying? And then after we did the pictures there, they had locations we had to drive to They want to take additional pictures at these different locations. But that's okay, because I'm in there. I'm taking them pictures. You hear me? And everybody was like, "You gonna be emotional?" Not me. Not
You
me.
was crying.
I ain't cried one time. Then
Yeah,
shit. I
right.
could. First of all, I couldn't anyway because I was taking pictures.
Taking pictures, yeah.
I was busy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I'm telling
Turn
you.
to the right.
Turn to the right.
I'm an old dog gangster. You know what I'm saying? Ain't crying.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Anyway, so after that, I'm gonna tell you, I gotta give it to my son now. So they was like, we're gonna go to the prom. We're gonna follow them to the prom because they had like a little like carpet.
Mhm.
I was like, ain't nobody want to do that. Man, we pulled up there and they pulled up in the car and we laid that carpet down. Everybody froze. Like, what? She getting out on a carpet? And the school photographer ran down there and started taking pictures. He said, oh, I ain't never seen this before. He taking pictures. I said, oh, shoot. That's what I'm talking about right there. But anyway, they had a good time.
That's good.
That's good, man. That's good.
Long story. But anyway, we normally have the queen here. She not running late today, y'all. She's sick. You know what I'm saying?
She's sick.
Yeah, she's sick. She said something wrong with her throat. I ain't asked no question. Why y'all laughing?
Oh man,
Something wrong with y'all. Anyway, we wish her a speedy recovery, and whatever caused her throat to hurt, I told her leave that alone for a little while. So, all right, fellas, let's jump right into it. We're gonna talk about the number 3 thing. The one thing that I said, black people gonna lose their mind. For those who don't know, Spirit Airlines is gone.
It's gone.
There will be no more Spirit. Spirit Airlines said it had, and so Spirit Airlines is in the process of reimbursing most of the customers with their flight tickets. You know what I'm saying? But I found out if you pay cash, you ain't getting your money.
Getting it back.
Dang.
Yeah, he said if you bought tickets, don't even show up to the gate because nobody will be there.
Yes. So the airline is still in the process of doing a small percentage of customer refunds, right? They told CBS News. Spirit announced early Saturday that it had started an orderly wind down of operations after efforts to obtain a $500 million federal bailout failed. The airline pledged to automatically process refunds for any flight purchased with a credit card or debit card. That's the only ones getting their money back. If you purchase with a credit card or debit card, they're going to refund your money. If you purchase it by cash or any other way, you out of there. So it says Spirit's exit from the market leaves room for airlines to replace services on some routes and grab market shares. On Monday, just 2 days after Spirit's official demise, JetBlue added 11 new routes from Fort Lauderdale and announced a status match for Spirit frequent flyers.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say it like this: us minorities love to fly Spirit.
And you know a fun fact: Spirit is the only company that never had an airplane crash. Did y'all know that?
Nah, and I refuse to ride Spirit, and it was the safest one.
That was the safer one.
Dang.
Yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all
cheap flights, boy.
Because I
was getting them now.
Look, because I know some of my friends like, man, I'm going to Vegas. How you getting there? I'm flying on Spirit, $99.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, gone.
Shaking the whole time.
Boy, what? Look, I remember being on an American airline plane. I saw the Spirit plane, like, you know how they taxi to the runway. I was like, who in that dang crop dust over there? Little bitty plane. Oh no. Got 32 windows on it. They all right beside each other touching. Getting no Spirit. See, the name scared me. Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit Airlines.
It's like letting you know you might be a spirit if things go wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty. I never flew on Spirit.
So what happened to the ones that already had flew somewhere and they went out of business? They were stuck over there?
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's up, Elite Moo? Moo, my bad, Moo. What's up? And thank you for watching. That's my thing. You fly over, people got getting stuck.
Getting stuck, yeah.
Getting stuck. Like, what's going on with this?
Now you gotta scrape up some extra money because that little $99 gonna get you
Ain't getting you back, bro.
That ain't gonna get
Round
you
trip.
back. No.
But we talk about this. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, because of the price of gas and
Oh
now
yeah.
the price of jet fuel going
yeah.
up. Like all airline prices are going up.
Yeah.
Like they were saying, I was looking at this thing. They were saying like a lot of people who like you can't lock prices in so far in advance right now.
Mm-mm.
They're doing away with that unless you some type of like really frequent flyer or something like that. Like you got some type of perks. But for the average Joe, nah, bro. No, you can't do that right now because the prices go up so much,
Yeah.
and so people not just letting you do that.
And JetBlue jumped in. Ain't that the one that got the cheap flights too?
Yeah,
They're gonna be the new Spirit.
but this is my thing. How long they gonna last?
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff ain't lasting long with this market like this.
Mm-mm.
Gas high, jet fuel high.
Diesel fuel high.
Man,
The only thing that ain't getting high, minimum wage.
yep.
Well, you see
Salaries.
that thing that they said they're boosting minimum wage up to 20, but that still ain't gonna be enough.
But okay, so this the issue. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, right? You talking about we're gonna boost minimum wage up to $20 an hour, across the board. But this other thing that happens. So
Everything else
that
goes
grocery
up.
store that's been paying minimum wage at $8 an hour, $10 an hour. Now their per hour cost has doubled, right?
Yep.
So they still gotta be able to pay this $20 an hour. So what goes up? All the product.
Yep.
So you done got this significant raise, but there's a significant increase in the products.
Yeah.
And then we still gonna have to check ourselves out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I personally go stand in line because I ain't getting paid.
Uh-oh.
Why I got to check out? And then this the crazy part. Buy some Dayquil. Now I got to wait for
Now you got to
wait for somebody to come over there and hit a button.
Yep.
Versus that cashier that you know what I call it? Job security.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure y'all people got a job tomorrow because I'm gonna stand in the line. And I'm gonna ask the little whatever supervisor, y'all ain't got no more checkers. You got all these registers with 2 checkers in the line long.
Long as
You're a supervisor. You know how to check. Jump in line, man.
Jump in line.
Hook it up. Let's go.
They won't though.
Mm-mm.
They'll do like this. Go to that self checkout is open.
Mm-mm.
I tell my fingers don't work
I'm gonna have
right.
to get Brave going there with an 85-inch TV and a Snickers bar. And
You're going to jail. He bought 2 Snicker bars on.
he walking out with the TV.
See, you the reason why they got that old man standing at Walmart. Let me see the receipts. You the reason why, right there.
No, I said I gotta get brave and try it.
Let me see your receipt, sir.
Just
Yeah,
do
that's what
like
they gonna do. So
a
let me see
test.
the receipt.
I'm gonna do a test. See, then I can call up the Walmart and be like, "Y'all failed the test."
Man, go ahead.
Go
All right,
ahead,
man.
bro.
So anyway,
You gonna go to jail.
for those, number one, Big Meech has been accused of having a secret daughter who is demanding a DNA test. Court records show Belaya Richard Flannery submitted the case in December. Allegedly, she has long believed that Meech, born Demetrius Flannery, they just put his whole government name in there, is her father. And she's asking the court to authorize genetic testing to determine percentage. In the filing, Richard Flannery said years of uncertainty and continued denials have caused significant emotional distress. There it is. She says she don't want no money, but that's them key
That's
words.
the key words.
That's them
Emotional
key
distress.
words. Emotional distress. She also stated that previous attempts to contact members of the Flannery family brought mixed responses, with some expressing support while others appeared dismissive. Richard Flannery says she is not pursuing financial support or any monetary award. Instead, she told the court she wants truth, acknowledgement, and the dignity that comes with a clear legal determination. She want that.
She want the money.
She want that extra money. Because this is the thing. If she is a true descendant of Big Meech, then there's going to be interviews. There's going to be talk shows.
Yep.
It's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? The attorney representing Meech said his client denies the allegations, but has agreed to DNA testing. According to the attorney, both parties are prepared to move forward with a genetic examination that could settle the matter conclusively.
Well, I mean, didn't he make money from the show?
He didn't make money.
They didn't make money.
He didn't make no
Meech
money.
did.
Yeah, his son
Big
did.
Meech didn't?
Mm-mm.
No, he was still locked up. So
I know
his
that.
brother,
Mhm.
his son, and I think everybody made money. You can't say he didn't probably make money, but he was in prison.
Mm-hmm.
So they may have set up a trust fund for him when he got out. But his son really made the money along with his brother. Because when you look at the credits, that's who's all in the credits.
Yeah.
And the sister.
I don't know.
Well,
Because the way this is going, because I think what she wants is like you said, the interviews is finna come.
The recognition of
recognition,
being,
being
and she
Big
can,
Meech kid.
Well, she can really be like, that's my dad for real. Like,
well, my thing is like, think about this. He been in prison all this time.
Mm-hmm.
When you really look at it, they seized any money that was really tied to him decades ago.
Yeah.
Right. So even if you're really suing, there's probably no real money right now tied to him. Because when he came out, people were gifting him like the grills, the this, that like, Rick Ross and a bunch of those artists and stuff, they gifted him stuff. So, I mean, you can go after it, but what you gonna get?
She should have did that while he was in jail.
Yeah.
That's what she really should have did, is did that while he was in jail.
Why, when the TV show came out?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Now look at it. You do that while he in jail, he's your dad. Now the TV show come out. That's money.
Yeah, because she could have been tired.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. You see Cardi B in that situation, that boy was a daddy.
Oh, that's right.
Who?
Offset.
Offset was a daddy.
Did they prove it?
Yes.
Yeah, we was talking mess about
we was talking trash.
About
man, find me this right here. We got breaking news. Breaking news. What's that old tick, 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 tick. I need to see this. Okay. So what y'all saying is that's not Stephon Diggs, man? You know,
man, everybody was talking bad about Stephon Diggs. And she went over there. That's what happened. He caught her in that dress. And they went to the club.
Here y'all go. Here y'all go.
That's my dress, baby.
Let's talk about it.
Snuck off.
See, and everybody talk about Klay Thompson, and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
But they've been on old girl lately. The little basketball player saying that she's the reason for the breakup, but she says she's not the reason.
Yeah, she's not the reason.
So
it was, I think, because Klay never been in a relationship that was in the public eye like that. If you look back, he ain't been in no relationship that they publicized like that. And then once his homeboys was like, hey, bro, you been in this relationship for a year. Look at all them dudes she been messing with before you. Like, you got this dude, you got the one that shot in the foot. It's a bunch
There's
of
a
them.
bunch.
So
Okay.
he probably was like, yeah, that's enough. I tried to.
So do you think it was his boys? Okay.
It
Everybody was
was his
talking about
boys.
everybody. No, I don't think it was his boys.
Who you think it
I
was
don't
his
think it was his
mama?
boys. I think it was grandmama. Baby. Now, well, let me say this. I say maybe in grandma, but some of the messy cousins.
Yeah.
Now your cousin twin over there done showed me these pictures of her with all these different dudes. And then he played me these songs that she's rapping. She in there cooking the turkey, touching on stuff, baby. But these songs make it sound like she touched on some other stuff. Because you know, she cooking dinners and things, and
Now you at home paying attention. Like,
I'm telling you, cause mom and dad gonna let it slide.
Man.
Mom and dad, dad over there, boy, that's Megan Thee Stallion, boy.
Yeah.
Handle your business.
Handle your
Mom is
business.
like, yeah, with it. Grandmama,
no, she ain't gonna let it slide.
it's one of them little messy cousins. Grandma probably like, she a really good girl. She over here cooking Thanksgiving dinner and
As soon as she leave,
grandma.
I don't like that, baby.
And they over there, grandmama, you really gonna eat them rolls? She done buttered. She
Look
like,
what she
yeah.
did.
But look at these videos, Granny. What? Listen to this song. These songs she got. Oh my goodness. Clay, light bright. Come here, son. Come here. Come here.
They quick to tell you they don't like him.
Quick.
I don't like her.
Because he still might have been all right with granddaddy over there talking about.
Boy, you got you one.
Got you one right
Hey,
there,
grandson,
boy.
you got you one.
Got you one, boy. Yeah, that's that right there, boy. But then, Granny look on. What you say, Cletus? I said, let her go. Let her go.
Let her go.
Let her go. Although he winking him on the side. Don't tell your granny.
Don't tell Granny.
Don't tell Granny.
Because you got to think about it, he really ain't came out and said nothing.
No, he ain't gonna say
I
that.
don't think he need to. I don't think he need to. They
Just let
just
it
had
go.
a breakup. He might have cheated. Don't nobody know if he cheated.
Look.
She say he cheated, but
Look, I was looking at some
I don't
posts. People was like, if he cheated on Meg Thee Stallion, the average woman has no chance. But I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true. Because first of all, he not the average dude.
Nah, I don't know.
He got championship rings. He multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody act like Clay was a regular dude that just happened to get the luck to talk to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't no regular dude y'all talking about.
But
He's a 4-time NBA champion.
But you know what that is? Think about this. Think about Travis Kelce.
Oh,
yeah. Like people who are not in, I would say this, in sports or into sports, think that when these superstar women get with these dudes, they done them a favor. I mean, let's just be honest. Megan got money, but she ain't got Klay Thompson money.
No, at all.
Because this dude done signed some serious contracts.
Yeah.
And she's well off, I understand that, but she don't have Klay Thompson money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was talking about Stephon Diggs. Cardi B don't have Stephon Diggs money. Like once a dude been in the league, as long as these cats have been in the league, they have made some money. You know what I'm saying? And I give it to Clay. Clay different because he ain't got a bunch of kids. You don't hear him paying child support. So all his money staying in his account.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that boy right there, spoiled businessman. He ain't out making no kids. He ain't making none. I think he went and got snipped.
He probably did.
And then when he ready to have kids, he gonna get a reverse. That's just my opinion.
That's a smart. That's smart. Look at Diggs. He got saved from one baby.
Yeah.
But the rest of them popping out.
Banging him up. Banging him up. You know what I'm saying?
Like Anthony Edwards?
Oh, man.
That just got a bunch of children. But he's smart. He paying all of his child support at one time. Oh, baby, I got another one.
Yeah. Drop him.
Drop him.
But speaking of kids, Chris Brown just had his 4th baby with Jada Wallace.
Mm.
On this past Sunday, Wallace shared a 3-sided. I gotta get my glasses. You got your glasses on. You
A
read.
3-slide carousel to her official Instagram page, beginning with
I
2
don't know why you
snaps flaunting her pregnant belly and the 3rd picture of the duo's newborn infant. Purest love. She captioned the photo said with Breezy writing Taurus game. In the comment section, given the Browns' birthday is on May 5th, he and his newest addition indeed share an astrological sign. Though the name of Brown's new baby boy is still unconfirmed, with you, singer's mother Joyce Hawkins confirmed that the newborn sex under Wallace's post writing, "Congratulations, he's just perfect, sending love always." Brown boasts 3 older children from separate relationships, including daughter Royalty 11 with Nia Guzman, son Aiko 6 with Amika Harris, and daughter Lovely 4 with Diamond Brown. Breeze's family expansion comes just before the arrival of his new Brown album next week, May the 8th. Obvious, the set's latest single has already reached number 57 on the Billboard, marking Brown's 122nd career entry on the all-genre ranking. In June, he'll join forces with you already know who, Usher, with their joint concerts, Raymond and Brown R&B tour. The all-stadium trek will commence at Empire Field in Denver, Colorado on June 26th and visit major North American cities like New York, Toronto, Houston, before concluding with 2 dates at Raymond James Stadium Field in Tampa, Florida. Well, oh, Christopher.
Man, they got some names too, don't they?
Yeah.
Royalty,
Aiko,
Man, look.
and
Let
Lovely.
me tell you. He said they want that check on the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a big check on the 1st.
But you don't hear him fighting about no child support.
Nah.
He just go ahead with his okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
But it is what it is. So that's a real OG right there.
Yeah. No fussing, no fighting.
No fuss. You'll never hear him in court about child support. And he claimed his kids.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Keep them payments down.
But I'm telling you, after this one, if he was smart, before he go on tour, he get that snip. You got 4 now. Snip.
Yeah, 4 of them.
What? Snip.
He better.
For real. Because I'm like, hey, it's a lot of things going on out there.
Yeah. Yep.
And he ain't married none of them.
He don't look like he want to be married anyway, so
No.
he like, yeah, I'll go ahead and snip.
Yeah.
He better.
Did I grab it?
Well, what is wrong with you? You
Man.
can't see nothing?
I can't.
What is it? Technical difficulties. But yeah, let's go pay some bills.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. All right, let's go pay some bills right quick. We're gonna be right back, as y'all can tell. We having a day today. We having a day today. Y'all keep listening to All in Your Business on 796 The Coaching. We'll be right back. And we back. We back. And you're listening to All in Your Business as we got 50 on the ones and twos, threes and fours, and has us unprepared. But
As usual.
anyway, we back. And if you want to call in tonight, you can call in at 325-349-6342. All right, let's jump into another subject. What we talking about?
All right, this U.S. Military will begin automatically registering Americans for the draft in December. Eligible men between 18 and 25 would now be automatically registered into the Selective Service System, a change from the previous mandate of self-registration.
Dang, they ain't got no choice.
But they ain't got no choice. Need to go get all of them little YNs so they can go out there and bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah, bah.
Pop. Harlem Nights. That one dude, that one little pistol.
Ain't hitting
Pop.
nothing. Was out there shooting.
Man. So
Got that Drake.
So what are we saying?
It's gonna be bad. This war, whenever the last time they was talking about drafting was what, Iraq?
You all right? You okay over there?
My eyeball itchy. But yeah, I was talking about the Iraq war when they was talking about drafting. So they know this war gonna probably get bad if it get a full blown war started.
Look, okay. It's been more talk about drafts than in the previous little wars that we kind of went through back in the 90s and 2000s, right? So my question is, what does he really have in store?
Yeah.
Man, y'all know Trump is a bully.
Like, I'm being honest. What does he really have in store?
Yeah.
For you to start saying we need to go from when you turn 18, you got to go register for selective service, right?
Mm-hmm.
To it's going to be automatically done.
Yeah. What's finna happen?
What's finna happen? You know, because it seems like right now, I agree, we are picking fights.
Yeah.
But we picking fights with people who really don't fight. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
That don't have the manpower, the capabilities to really mess with us. Like, sooner or later, you gonna bully somebody or you gonna pick on somebody and somebody else gonna go, why don't you pick on me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's gonna be trouble. I'm not saying we're not capable of beating people, but right now we on other people's soil.
Yeah. Trying to bully.
You know, we on other people's soil, bombing their stuff, doing these different things.
Snatching up their leaders.
Yeah. Snatching their leaders up, putting them on trial in America and their wives. You know, what happens when, let's just say, the China, South Koreas, Russias, you know, some of these big wigs start going, you know what?
I'm tired of them.
You know, they got old Africa over there, not happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they gonna team up with somebody. You know, I just feel like I'm a little nervous sometimes when we start looking at this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
You know, just
because nobody really knows what's going on right now.
Right.
And I think that's the scary part, like not knowing, and then like it said, December, all of them young men is eligible. So like, what's really going on behind the scenes when nobody is coming out saying nothing?
Yeah, because right now it's like we in a disagreement. It's really not a war.
Yeah,
because like we over there just bombing at will or taking days off.
Yeah,
we're gonna leave you alone for these minutes. Like, to me, it I'm not knocking those soldiers over there that's like putting their life on the line. So I'm not trying to downplay y'all because y'all following the orders and following the commands. I just wish there was a better solution to whatever's going on, in the sense of like, what we doing it for?
Yeah.
Like, I've talked to some people in the military, and they like, No, we gotta follow the orders. You know what I'm saying? You may not understand it, but you're gonna follow the orders.
Yeah.
And that's a good soldier. But I just feel like when you look at it, now we finna automatically start registering these young people. You know, it's not just the men and women.
Yeah.
You know, young boys, young girls turning 18, register. So, I don't know. Get my granddaughter over there.
Man.
They gonna have problems because she gonna be like, my nails.
You want me to climb over that wall?
What? Them days is over. I ain't climbing nothing.
They're gonna put us in the draft.
Not even better than that. I'm way past my prime.
No, you ain't.
So, what y'all think about that Diego, that young man from was that Vanderbilt? Where did he go to school at? They didn't get drafted.
The quarterback.
The quarterback.
I think he was too cocky. I think, they tried to put that cockiness on Shador, but he wasn't nothing like this kid.
No. So
At least Shador was he was respectful about what he was saying. And this dude, if you go back and look at him, man, he was cussing. Every other word was a cuss word. And I think he was just too cocky. He can ball, but he was just too cocky.
Well, they said, he became the first Heisman Trophy finalist to go undrafted since Northern Illinois quarterback Jordan Lynch in 2014. Former Vanderbilt superstar, also became the first Heisman Trophy runner-up not to get drafted since Iowa's Brad Banks in 2003. No, he's only 5'10".
Nah, I thought it was 5'8".
This ain't
He's 5'10".
Oh, I thought he was shorter than that.
But how tall is Drew Brees though? Because Drew Brees
6
was
foot.
short. Oh,
Drew Brees 6 foot.
What about Russ?
5'10".
5'10".
So he can.
Russ
play.
is either 5'10" or 5'11".
So
Russ may be 5'11".
I mean, he can play the quarterback position. Plus, he said that he didn't want no agent because he could represent himself.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Dude, they showed him at the Ravens mini camp.
You seen that picture?
Behind the center. The center booty in his chest, bro. He's standing up. The center, the center over there, what, 6'7"?
Yep.
Center bent over, and his booty cheeks is in this man's chest, and the dude standing straight up. I'm calling everything got the shotgun.
Man.
Everything got the shotgun. What?
Pistol and shotgun. That's what we're running.
But the NFL, let me tell you, these last two drafts, if these owners have not done anything, they've showed us their power.
They control.
They control everything.
They power.
Yeah.
Like, you might be as talented as all get out, but if we say we not messing with you,
oh man,
we not messing with you. And I think that is the new thing. Because the young man is talented.
Yeah, he's good.
He's talented. He's a good football player.
But his cockiness
outweighed his humbleness.
And the thing is, I think a lot of players have to be cocky at this level.
Yeah.
But I think he's too cocky.
Correct. Yeah.
I think the Manziel, he messed it up for the cockiness.
Yeah.
And so
Baker Mayfield was cocky like that too, but he backed it up.
Johnny Manziel backed it up.
Not when he got to the league, he didn't.
True. But I think his cockiness was bigger than the persona of him.
Yeah.
And so to me, I think he couldn't have a subpar season. Like a lot of rookies may have that grace because you brought so much cockiness, so much attention that you have to have a really good season. I was looking at this thing and they was talking about Shador Sanders' rookie season and how it was subpar. And then they compared to Peyton Manning. and Peyton Manning threw more interceptions than touchdowns his rookie year.
Yeah.
And now he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. And so, but I think Shador's case is his name, his last name.
His last name, yeah.
You know.
Plus, they don't let quarterbacks nowadays develop. It seems like you have more rookie quarterbacks and second-year quarterbacks starting, and it's a trend now. You know, when we was growing up, a quarterback might sit on the bench for a year or two, then they get called up and they look like they've been playing for years. You know what I mean?
How long was Aaron Rodgers behind Brett Favre?
2 years?
No, I'm gonna say 3.
3?
3.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, they drafted him. Brett played, and then Brett was gonna retire. He came back. Then he played another season. He was gonna retire. He came back, played another season. Then the last time
to the Vikings,
they was like, "Nah, bro, you got to go." Did he go to the Vikings or the Jets? Which one did he go to first?
Which one did he go to?
He went to the Jets first,
and then the Vikings.
Yeah, he went to the Jets first.
But you know, they not developing them like they used to.
But who was he gonna learn from at the Browns?
Nobody.
Watson is there.
Watson haven't played in 5 years.
But Watson is in the room, bro.
It doesn't matter.
Getting paid.
He getting paid.
80 million guaranteed. He got to start.
They say he's looking good.
I don't think he's going to start.
I think
he's the number one quarterback right now.
Yeah, he's the number one quarterback.
I don't think they're going to.
They got to. They got to see where that money went to.
He's going to have 2 bad games, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, you should have started Shador," and then Shador going to get in there.
Nah, I think he's going to start.
If I was Shador,
Michelle,
I would have asked for a trade.
Huh?
I would have asked for a trade.
If you was who?
Shador.
They won't trade him.
I know.
Okay, why would you trade him though? If you the Browns, why would you trade him?
Because you're paying your number one quarterback that's been hurt, haven't played in a while.
Right.
You got to pay him. So you paying him all this money to sit on the bench.
Okay, you was already doing that. So okay.
Doing that.
Shador, you got him on a rookie, undrafted contract. Contract. You're not paying him really nothing.
Nothing really. But there's a team out there that can use him.
Okay, but you just said something. Y'all both said something. I got a quarterback that I'm paying guaranteed money, who has not completed a season since we brought him in.
Yeah.
If I got a quarterback over here that's talented, why am I trading him? The probabilities of Watson finishing the season is not high. Then, so let's say you trade him, and then let's say somewhere off during the season, Watson get hurt. What is everybody saying? That was the dumbest thing they could have did. Yeah. You trade Shador and he balling out somewhere. I'll trade. What's that? The other quarterback? What's his name? Dyson.
Yeah.
I'll trade him.
Yeah. You're right about that.
No, but what they gotta start him.
Yeah. They have to.
Oh, they gotta start Watson.
Yeah, they got to.
They ain't got no choice. Like you just said, you've been paying this man this guaranteed money all these years.
He haven't threw a pass. Nothing.
Every time you turn around, he hurt.
Yep. 2 Achilles.
Let me tell you, I have bubble wrap around him.
Man.
He walk out with bubble wrapped.
And I'll find anybody in practice that touch him. You better not put a finger on him.
Don't even sit by him on the bench. If you're not the OC, don't sit by him.
I've had 2 coaches right there. So just say, hey.
We treating him like Final Destiny. Man. Don't sit by him.
Don't blow on him. Don't run by and pat him on the butt. None of that.
And he can't get no massages.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He gets no
You can't go to no massage parties.
Not one. He need a massage. Bobby got him.
Man.
Bobby gonna work you out, bro.
Work you out good.
You know what I'm saying? Man, Bobby stand for Will. You know what I'm saying? William. That's it, bro.
Bob.
Matter of fact, don't even drive up here. We picking you up.
Picking you up.
So you can make no stops.
picking you up. I'm not playing with that man. No, sir.
Because if you look at it, every summer since he got traded from Houston, it's been bad. When he first got there, he was going through the massage parlors, tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
Then the next time he got somewhat healthy, tore his other Achilles.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it. Every summer been bad for that man.
He better stop doing what he's doing. He need a new trainer. That's what that is.
A male trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got Mr. Damon Dash talking.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Tell us what Damon said.
Dame Dash says nobody cares about reasonable doubt as Jay-Z rolls out 30th anniversary celebration. In a recent interview with Art Dialogue, the Rockefeller Records co-founder went on a pretty unfiltered rant about reasonable doubt, saying things like nobody gives a about reasonable doubt other than people that were there. Dash dismissed the cultural weight of the 1996 debut, arguing that today's audiences simply don't care about the album the way the older fans do. It's a sharp take, especially considering the project's long-standing reputation as one of hip-hop's most revered bodies of work. On one side, you have Dash framing the album as a relic that doesn't resonate with younger listeners. On the other hand, you have Jay-Z positioning it as a cultural cornerstone still worthy of large-scale celebration and investment. This summer, the Brooklyn rapper is set to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt in a big way, including a hometown stadium show and festival appearance built around the album's legacy. The rollout signals something much larger than nostalgia. It's a reminder of how valuable classic hip-hop catalogs have become in the streaming era. What album is that?
His Reasonable Doubt one?
Yeah. What was on that one?
Oh, don't give me a line. You have to make me Google it.
Somebody Google that when I finish this.
I Can't Knock the Hustle featuring Mary J. Blige.
Oh, yeah.
Politics as Usual. Brooklyn's Finest. Featuring B.I.G. Dead Presidents. Feeling It. Devils. 22s. Can I Live? Ain't No Friend or Foe. Coming of Age. Cashmere Thoughts. Bring It On. Regrets. Can I Live Too? Can't Knock the Hustle.
Man, he would have did better bringing the Blueprint.
That's what I said. But the Blueprint ain't 30 years old.
I know.
Yeah.
But that one, the Blueprint was better than that one. But let me finish. As hip-hop turns 50 and beyond, questions about what defines a classic are shifting. Streaming has changed how music is discovered and consumed, and younger audiences aren't always engaging with foundational albums in the same way previous generations did. That doesn't necessarily erase an album's impact, but it does complicate how the impact shows up today. Reasonable Doubt isn't just a critically acclaimed album, it's an asset. Conversations around ownership stakes, licensing, and long-term value have.
So was that
kept in headlines over the years, especially as Dash has faced legal and financial challenges tied in part to his connection to the project.
So that's when they had that label together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rockefeller.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that album.
It was a good album.
I mean, it was a good album.
It was decent, but it wasn't like
96, we was listening to Master P and Tupac. I didn't really fool with the New York rappers and stuff until he came out with the Blueprint, and that came out in 2001.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that whole 2001 was a good year. You got the Chronic. Had a lot going on.
He had a lot of good albums that year, but the Blueprint stuck out.
Over the Chronic?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. No,
That's debatable. That's debatable.
I don't know about that
The
one.
blueprint
The
had
blue-
some.
the blueprint-
He had some hints on that one.
I didn't say he didn't have no hits. That's not what I said.
The Chronic album.
Oh, we're going to have a debate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to debate that.
Debate. Which one sold the most albums? Let's look right quick.
I don't know. I think
Oh well.
Huh?
That one had. Then.
Well, my fact checks is slow. Somebody know the information. Dial 325-349-6342.
That Chronic album was serious too.
Yeah.
The Chronic album sold 5.7 to 6 million copies.
Okay.
And then
How many the Blueprint sell?
how many did Blueprint? How many did that one sell? Hmm. 2001 sold 427,000 copies. Oh, that was just in the first week.
But overall, what it sell?
2-time platinum.
That means sold 1 million copies.
2.7.
So the Chronic sold more.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Told you.
Well,
Drop the mic.
I don't know.
Drop the mic.
yeah, I mean,
What?
the Chronic had some
Had what?
some jams on it. It was a good album. I ain't gonna sit there and hold you. It was a good album. But the Blueprint.
Because I think the younger generation just gonna go to see Jay-Z, like see like
Why?
the hit, yeah.
Why?
Just
Because he's considered a living legend in the rap game.
Okay. I'll give you that.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
He is.
Is he the best rapper alive?
Alive. Mm. Better than Nas?
Yes. Better than Lil Wayne? Nah.
What? No, come on now. I give Jay his props on that one. Come on, man.
Better than Eminem? Nah.
No, that's a different game right there. What about 50?
Yes.
I knew that answer.
Yes. Yeah, he's a living legend, so, you know.
LL?
Nah. L got too many hits.
Bruh, yeah. LL dropped what, 20 CDs?
Man. No, you can't take nothing away from L.
Yeah.
I don't know.
KRS-One?
KRS-One is more
Political.
yeah.
But he gonna hit you though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Wu-Tang?
Oh, they close.
Well, Wu-Tang?
Yeah, he close with Wu-Tang.
I think
Well, that's a tribe.
Yeah, that's too many rappers. Like they coming from all different angles with the Wu-Tang. They in the class of their own. Yeah, he's better than the Wu-Tang.
Oh no. The whole tribe?
Not the whole tribe. But I mean,
Busta Rhymes.
no. I like Busters.
Okay. DMX.
Even on that DMX deal, he said after he came out, after DMX, after he went out there and performed, he didn't want to go out there. I don't know. DMX had a following.
Bruh.
DMX had like a cult following.
Yeah, he did. Bruh.
Cuss you out.
Look, I was a faithful DMX. That's my dog. DMX had everybody barking. Ruff, ruff. What? Okay. I mean, so we done named a lot of rappers that we go, he wasn't better than.
I mean,
I don't know if this the right CD or the right album to say this is the best one.
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dogg been doing this since he was
a pup.
13 years old.
Yeah, Snoop got a lot of. I don't
Snoop
know.
got
It's just
too
some of
many.
these rappers just got a lot of music, a lot more music than Jay-Z. Because if y'all remember, Jay-Z was a fast rapper when he first came out. He was like the Twister.
Yeah. So he better than Twister?
I think he just his lyrics is better.
Okay, I give you that.
He's a lyricist.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him. He can put his words together.
Okay. The Locks.
Locks.
Huh?
Yeah, I think he better than the Locks.
Cameron.
Oh, for sure.
Oh snap! We got a caller. Somebody said enough is enough. What's up, Steve Gray? I'm glad you're listening. Good evening. Good evening. Who do we have the pleasure to listen to or talk to tonight on All in Your Business?
Hey y'all, it's Lit.
What's up, Miss Witt? How you doing today?
Hey. Okay, so I feel like we're comparing apples to oranges on eras, right? So Jay-Z had his moment, Lil Wayne had his moment, even Eminem had his moment, even 50 Cent had his own little moment or whatever. Dr. Dre has had a bigger moment in from his own producing to his own music and etc. Right? So I feel like the era is different, and so well, at least a timeline. So it's like comparing Cardi B, who is in Megan Thee Stallion and Lotto, and to um, Lil Kim and Missy Elliott, and they had different time frames.
Okay, but
they're all essentially legends, and they've all did their big one and did big numbers, but they're even Remy, like even and Foxy Brown, like all of them.
Yeah, but Jay-Z was in the midst with Nas, DMX.
And
he was
mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre,
and he's still around too.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. He was in that
on
same
Blueprint,
time. He was.
I told 50 to play Big Pimpin' because that was my jam back in.
But what I'm saying, so some of those
cool and thought I was a big thing.
Yeah, LL. So like some of these that I really was, when I was thinking of, I was really thinking now 50 said Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was not in that era, really, right?
Right.
But the ones I was naming was in that era. Yeah. The Locks, DMX, they all was in that era or that time frame. So I'm hitting you with the ones that was in that same time frame.
So Lil Wayne was.
Lil Wayne was a baby. He was a pup.
He's been doing his thing for even up until a lot of things, but he's had a really long stretch.
Yeah, because he's with the Cash Money.
He has a really long stretch, but when they were the most hot was like a 3 to 5 year period, and some of those times they overlap, which is good too, But it was like, okay, well, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B is hot right now, right? Mm-hmm. But then at one point. And I'm not a Nicki hater either. I love Nicki, too. But Cardi B and Nicki were overlapped too. And then prior to Nicki, she overlapped with, I'm old, so I can't remember. But you know what I'm saying? So there's always been an overlap of who's hot and who's coming into, and they're essentially all legendary. So
who's the hottest female rapper?
You already know who I'm talking about. I am Cardi B. That's my girl.
Cardi B?
Thank you for calling in to the station.
Currently into right now in 2026, Cardi B is probably the hottest right now. Especially after her tour. She hold on, hear me out. So she's the very first female artist to sell out an entire arena for her entire tour, right? But I'm really hardcore on Little Kim, and I love Missy Elliott, and I love Eve, and all the things. It's just they're it's what's popping right now. I love Meg. She's going through a lot. Lotto, she's big old prego, and she's got a little thruple going on and figuring out her baby daddy's
You said Megan going through a lot.
Yeah, how's Megan
How's
going through
Megan
that?
going through a lot?
Megan's going through a lot.
What's she
Yeah.
going
What's she
through?
going through?
I mean, cheating on her in public, and no, come
First
on
of
now.
all,
Come on.
First of
wait,
all,
hold on.
wait.
Where's any pictures of him cheating on her in public?
It's not any.
There's
Uh,
no
Oh,
pictures.
let's talk about your.
TMZ
Huh?
Let's talk
TMZ
about.
said that she caught him.
She didn't.
She
Let's talk
so
about your girl. She Offset as a daddy.
That was a fake blog. Otherwise, I
Lies.
would have sent it to you for real. That's a lie. He tried to get the hashtag. Tasha K is probably behind that dang blog, and she's gonna be sued until she ain't got no drawers on in her panty drawer. She need to
Who?
quit.
Who?
But Tasha K is doing too
Oh.
much. But they haven't even DNA test the baby Brim.
So all I'm saying is Megan is not. I mean, everybody says, what is she going through though? Because first of all,
Meg,
Clay haven't
Meg-
said anything.
Clay ain't said nothing. Clay ain't came out. She doing all this. So what she going through is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
It's self-inflicted.
sure, but
Self wound.
she can even go through something privately and still be going through a lot. Just because she didn't put it out into the internet to tell everybody doesn't mean that she's not going through a problem with her relationship that she thought was going to be a solid relationship, and come to find out, he has apparently, per her post, said that he's not a person of monogamy, and that's a lot to eat.
Okay,
If you
but-
thought that you were going to share your life with somebody, and then they're like, oh yeah, actually I don't want to be monogamous.
Did he not want to be in monogamy with her, or did he just not want to be in a relationship with her?
Just as a relationship person, period. I mean, that is a very hard situation to go through. You have this relationship, especially publicly, and
Mhm.
you're thinking like you're in bliss, and all of a sudden, he's caught with A, B, and C, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I really don't like monogamy.
Okay, once
and
again,
and
though.
her,
But once again, though, who did he get caught with?
They never said.
I mean, because
well,
anybody can
she's
go.
been private-ish. I'm sure she's
Their
not going to tell
relationship
about
was not private.
So this is my thing. Let's just be real.
Okay, but look back on it. The only reason why what's his name, Lamar Odom got caught was because he went to a brothel and had an overdose.
Nah,
He had
So
plenty-
so wait.
everybody
So
been there.
that's not what
hold on.
happened.
He had
He
plenty of
okay, but he got
he
caught.
had plenty of his little
He
bitches
got
going
caught
on.
plenty of
But
But
wait,
he got
the
caught
brothel
because
thing-
the ambulance had to come.
But hold on, the brothel thing was this, and he just did a whole Netflix series. He never did.
I watched it.
I know. He passed out before he got to do
He didn't even
anything.
get to do nothing because he almost killed himself.
He passed out.
Right. And the only reason why he got caught with said women and at a brothel was because the ER had to call. I mean, the ambulance had to get called, and they didn't want on the blogs before.
Man,
Well,
I
he got there.
let me tell you, he got the
that.
Kardashian curse. That's the bottom line. The Kardashian curse got him.
Kardashian curse, and you ain't lying.
But back to the thing. Anybody can come out and say this person is cheating, right? Where is the
Where's the proof?
if she's this hurt? Most women go, he was with this woman over here,
Is
that
it-
woman.
Oh, okay, but is it internet proof? Just because she might have proof, but didn't share it with the internet doesn't mean that she has proof that he's
She
been
already put their
unfaithful.
business out, so why
I'm
not?
gonna say you done put everything else out.
Not completely.
Then she should have.
My thing is, you know what?
No,
I'm
come on now.
I'm just saying, you know, I if you was listening earlier, I think what happened was somebody showed Klay Thompson Meg's track record.
Could.
Okay, at her song, and his grannies was like, nah, nope, not doing it. That black granny over there, and he was like, you know what he said to
On
her?
his daddy's side.
On his daddy's side.
And I can agree with that because I have been listening since the very beginning. So if you look back in your comments, I get that too. But Megan Thee Stallion is a character.
Nah.
Megan, whatever her last name is a person.
Okay.
And so there's always
who's dated a bunch of dudes. who's
I
dated
mean,
a
she did.
bunch
Yeah,
of dudes
sure.
publicly. And let's just be real. Got that old granny over
Yeah.
there talking about, boy, it's a lot of miles over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what's the difference between, you have a little shorty that's popular and they done dated, a couple of people, but you don't know if they exchange body fluids or not. Just because they talked to somebody didn't mean that they did.
Don't she rap about exchanging all these body fluids with everybody?
Yes, she rap about it.
She didn't write about it. Her writers wrote about it.
Oh, now she can't
Now she
write.
can't write.
She ain't got no skills.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that she
She
has
She just
wrote
openly
said it.
admitted.
She got writers that wrote about it.
No, now you're twisting words, because what I said was every artist has a writer or some writers. That's why there's a whole plethora of writers that get paid, and they probably have zero rhythm, and they probably have zero, vocals, but they're really good at writing. That's why they have a job.
I got you. But once again, all I'm saying is she has publicly been out seen with all these people and made it
Sure.
known that they were more than friends.
See,
Okay.
I'm
That's
just
fine.
saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, maybe five. So
So
what's that?
five?
Five.
come on now.
You gonna shortchange him like that? You did better say maybe 15. I'd have gave you 15.
Name 15 right now.
No.
First of all, I ain't a big Meg Stallion. I was actually was looking at it the other day because they was talking about, and they had all the pictures of all the dudes that she had been dating, and I was like, dang, she dated him, that dude.
Dated and exchanging bodily fluids is different.
Okay, let's just be real. In today's time, these new young people,
It's not just dating.
it is not the Gen X and older era where they gonna go on multiple dates before they exchange bodily fluids. They exchanging bodily fluids right after dinner. Most of these young people, half of them don't make it to dinner. We done talked about it.
Two
And
cups of
and let's just be honest, their approach is different than our approach. It is. And I'm not down on the young people for that. Y'all, they more open. The women are more open, than our generation women. Because we talked about this on another show.
Yeah.
When we was younger, we had to have a mouthpiece. We got to go over there and talk to you. Y'all wasn't putting up with that. Let me get that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all wasn't putting up with that. What we gonna do? You gonna let me get? That's what they say, and it's either yay or nay, and they go to the next one. We had to talk to you, get to know you. Got to get to know your name. Half the time they don't know the girl. They don't know the dude name or the girl name until after the fact.
Yep.
And so
Okay, I will agree with the younger generation. They just, I don't know what's going on. They're just nasty.
see, so
But
let's
they don't care about no clinic or nothing. Damn.
see.
But I get that.
Okay, all right.
You
But
seen
at the same
that?
time, she done had 5 people that she done talked to. But how many people he done had? He probably been through 100 people. So, but she threw a 4 because she had like a handful, and he's
Who?
probably had 200, and
Nah.
he's a man.
Not Light Bright. Light Bright probably had about 20.
About 20 of them.
Hashtag double standard.
Okay, but can I say this? This other thing. Let's say he has had a lot of women. How many of them
But
was
it
in
wasn't
public?
public.
How many of them was public? How many of them was
Public
public?
and
How
that's
many?
even worse.
Nobody.
No, all I'm saying is when she got with Klay Thompson, right? Half the people was like,
Who is Clay?
now people that's in the basketball and sport world knew who he was. So like, oh, what?
Sure.
Everybody else was like, who is that?
Clay?
Because he's not in your inquirers. He's not in your different TMZs. He may have had pictures of him with some women on his arm at different things, right? But it wasn't like a new one all the time.
I get that.
And so I
But
guess
he
this
also
is
got
my thing.
clout off my girl.
Sometimes being discreet pays off.
Pays off, yeah.
I'm saying like that. Maybe being discreet paid off because even right now, like Clay ain't saying nothing. That man he ain't even playing basketball right now. He just sitting in his apartment
On his boat.
on his boat, playing PlayStation. Probably got all his social media turned off. You see what I'm saying? And ain't saying nothing. Ain't worried about it. I think that's the other difference to me versus men and women. Sometimes.
But here's another thing. So not even women versus men. It's women can be more vocal online and etc. And especially in music, they get more of a clout from it. There's like, I want to hear your story, right? But when you're an athlete, they want to be more discreet about it because they lose endorsements. Like the endorsements don't want to have their name all over the place, other than if it's another celebrity. And even they raise an eye, like, we don't like that. So again, it's a double standard because in men professions, they want them to, okay, don't get caught doing your BS, right? But women are like, blah, 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 I'm about to tell it all. And then they get more clout and they get more endorsements of independence and independent woman type stuff, which I'm heavy on independent woman stuff, even though I got me my 14-year-old man. Not 14-year-old, but 14 years in, man.
Yeah, you
but you know what I'm saying? Like we
better pause there.
You about to go to jail.
Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Absolutely don't do that. But if I get on the internet and I start like,
he act 14.
Nothing. He pissed me off. He probably did not bring me some hot sauce and queso from home, or I probably told him, babe, can you stop and get me a Red Bull? And he didn't. I'm probably gonna, my old self would have been like, I can do everything on myself. I can do everything by myself. I'm an independent woman because he didn't bring me home a Red Bull. Versus him, he don't say nothing because he's like, I don't know.
But
anyway.
I guess that's my thing. And you know what? Megan's probably a wonderful person. I don't want nobody walking away thinking we're just bashing her. I'm not trying to bash Megan's thing. I'm just saying, it's the other side is it's always the guy did this and it's his fault, and he could have. What if he was like, you know what? You're right. He should have waited till he got out the relationship to start a new one. But either way it go, my man is like chilling. He's preparing for next basketball season. And I feel for it, Is what it is though. Is what it is, right?
As I said, my girl Meg is going through a lot, but at the same time, she chooses to do it publicly. Her dude guy at that, he chooses to do it quietly, and that's just what that is.
She's
but
gonna
at
be
the
with
same
somebody
time,
tomorrow. She probably had backups.
Wait a minute, was she at the club already taking shots?
He had 8 current, so who cares?
He didn't have 8.
8 what?
8 what?
8 what?
Shit, he probably has 8 shorties waiting for him at the hotel room right now because they don't have a pot to piss in and looking for a little change. And she has her own money, and she's like I might got me a little backup, but I don't need nobody to pay my bills.
I'm just saying, she was at the club. Now you can't be heartbreaking taking shots off people.
That's how she gonna get.
Sure, are you kidding me? Yes, you can.
How? That man Clay is
so if he was heartbroken at the club taking shots,
air, and I'm not going to talk about this with y'all and talk about my 23-year-old self. Okay, you can do shots and shots and shots on shots on shots and still be have my feelings hurt. Okay,
right.
That's why she's taking them shots because her feelings is hurt.
Her feelings.
And that man Clay at the house just boo-hooing at the house, crying.
And she
listen to some Charlie Wilson.
But she done had them shots and she gonna eat some Whataburger and she gonna go to bed and she'll wake up fine.
Yeah. She made the stay. She didn't go home by herself.
Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go before Edward text me talk about like you do take up too much time.
Thank you for calling. We greatly appreciate you calling.
I'll probably call y'all back later.
All right, dude. Have a great night.
All right, peace out. Bye.
Bye. Boy, she passionate about that stallion over there.
She ain't heartbroken.
She ain't heartbroken. She's just trying to make it seem like she heartbroken so somebody can come here, baby. You just go ahead and cry on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what happens after that?
What happened?
You already know. Hey, you need somebody to talk to, girl.
Need somebody to talk to.
Come to Jamaica.
Girl, I'm finna fly you over here.
She
can
Megan
sit up
Stallion,
all
why am I
night.
flying you? You fly yourself. Meet me when you get there. Call me. You know what I'm saying? So I got this question. I saw a TikTok where the lady was sitting in the tub, right? And she said
Nasty.
she had passed gas so much that the water turned brown. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
She need to go to jail.
she should have got locked up. She talking about
She
was
needs to
just
go to
farting. She
jail.
was just full of gas. No, you didn't doo-doo in the water. That's what you. And she in the water like.
That's nasty.
You're like, yeah, just take
See, TikTok has
Nasty.
gone too far.
Man,
People putting too much of their
that ain't
information
business.
on TikTok.
And she just sitting in that boo-boo water.
That's nasty.
Like it was a, you know, them little bombs they put.
They
had
should
a
have
ball,
kicked
they
that door
shoulda-
in and took her to jail. That's what they should have did.
All right, so I got a question. You walk in the house and your girl in the tub bathing, and you see her sitting in that tub
She
of
didn't
water.
even bathe.
You see her sitting in that tub of water. Talking about, babe, you want to join me? And you say, girl, why the water brown? Is that one of them? What's them little balls you drop in there? You know
little
that.
bombs.
Yeah. And she say, nah, I just pass some gas. What you doing?
First off,
Pack
I'm
your
gonna
stuff up.
Pack it up.
She got to pack up.
Man, she had to get out the tub stinking like a sewage.
First of all, what the room smell like when
Man,
you walk in
when
there?
you walk in.
What the?
Ooh, baby,
Baby, you on the toilet?
You alright? Your stomach must be hurt up.
Then you walk in there and she playing in that water. Oh yeah, I'm packing my stuff up.
That would have been a deal breaker. Kids would have been like, "Dad, where you going?" I'm out of here. I'm
I got
out.
to go.
I got to go.
So you saying you walk in,
And she's
your woman you been with for 14 years,
I'm out.
and you finally see it. Maybe this is something she been doing.
Nah.
You calling her, she's something, I'm gonna take me a bath and I'm gonna be ready when you get home. And she in there pooping in the water, making it turn brown. Then when you come home, you kissing all over her.
Nah, because you can smell that. Hey, what the hell? What's that smell?
Maybe not. Cause look, maybe she runs some clean water over her when she get out, take a look, turn the shower on, run, and then put some body spray on. You don't know.
You don't know until you catch it, and then it's a deal breaker.
You don't know.
Ooh, baby, what's that smell? Nah. Yeah, that'll be a.
So
I got
you came home and caught the wife was in there chilling.
Think about some, baby, I just had gas in the water. I was taking a shower. Nah, that'll be it.
Oh, what?
I'll call my mama. Mama, I'm coming to spend the night. I'll be up into your house in a little bit.
That's messed up. That's so messed up.
Man, you can't catch your mother bathing in no poop water.
I don't know, Dave.
You don't know? You don't know?
I'm out.
Okay. Well, this I don't know about a lot of places. This weekend over here in Abilene was a traumatic week.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, a while back, about a month or two ago, we had Mr. Jamie Merle.
Yeah.
Came over here promoting this new CD, which has released.
Yeah.
He had some health issues this past weekend, and he's in ICU. And our prayers definitely go out to him and his family.
Yeah.
Praying for him. I've known, and we laugh. I call him J Mike sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I've known him since the 90s. You know, we like he used to when he was at ACU and before that, and um, so just wishing him, praying for him right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So, and then there was some other thing. I think one of the things that's kind of weird. We've been talking about this, and we kind of off script. We talking about this. There was an incident where a young man and a young lady kind of got into it in the club, and both lives were taken.
Yeah.
And they shared a child together.
Yeah.
And so at that moment, this child lost both
Both
parents.
parents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know all the details of what led up to it, so I'm not going to speak on it. I feel bad for both families.
Yeah.
Because they lost loved ones.
Yeah.
And everything. And so I guess my question to y'all is like what do y'all feel can be done when we talking to young? We joke about the YNs and they pop and everything. When I talk to them, their value of life is not the same.
It's not.
It's not, and I've said this before. They're not in touch with reality anymore. It seems like they play a game every day.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's because they have access to everything now. Nothing is a surprise anymore. Like back then, the way we found out somebody got shot was you had to watch the news, but now you can go in there and watch killing videos on Twitter. Like it's everything is at the tip of their fingers. Yeah, they desensitized to everything now. So I mean, when stuff like this happen, it's nothing for them.
But do y'all feel like domestic violence is at a high?
For sure.
Yeah.
Do y'all think?
Look at the last month we done had. We've been having domestic violence, like stuff like this happen every month.
But it's not even one sided.
No.
It used to be like the man putting his hands on a woman. Shoot, I give it to these little young women. They not playing.
They scrap.
They putting their hands on the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to go back what you said, the value of life is different. Like, not that we didn't have like dudes that just didn't care that was like that. We did.
Yeah.
Gen X did. But I think a lot of the issue is that they truly feel like I'm okay dying. Like somewhere off in there, we fought with hands because I got things to do next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And better than bruised, but
and I being in jail for killing somebody is not on that list. But me beating you up today, I can pencil that in.
Yeah.
I would say I can pencil you in right quick. And if you got the best of me, then I need to get in there and get some things right to tighten up.
Keep that left hand up.
Yeah. But I think that's my biggest. Everybody's like, gone, not forgotten. And I'm like, you right, gone, not forgotten. But at the same time, what can we do to help prevent them from being gone?
Yeah.
I think the biggest fear, my parents' biggest fear was something happened to me by, I would say, another race.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like by the police, by another race.
Mm-hmm.
Where I think now these younger parents' biggest fear is just something happening to them by their own race or just something happening to them.
Yeah.
Like
every time they leave the house, it's like, leave. Hopefully they don't do nothing to get the police involved. It's just a whole deal, like a whole list you got to go through with your little boy or your little girl and be like, hey, don't do this. I tell them all the time, we already at a disadvantage because of this, our skin color. So don't do nothing to bring more attention to yourself than what you already got. Because it's scary. Like, not all police are bad. Matter of fact, I love the police. You know what I mean? But you do have those certain ones
Yeah.
and
That- I
man,
mean,
they might toss you up for no reason.
yeah. I mean,
So
there's always bad apples
yeah,
in any race, in any culture, in any I say departments for us public safeties and things like that. There's always bad apples, and it's not always like I would say the white police. There's bad apples of all races.
all races,
Some
correct.
You know what I'm
bad
saying?
black officers out
You
there
know,
too.
Because you get that wrong black one, they gonna beat you up. Now I seen it on TikTok. There were 3 of them.
but I just sometimes you just like these deaths, these shootings,
Yeah.
dude. Like you can't get that back.
Like kids can't even go to parties right now
No,
because they shooting them up every time they go.
Functions. They call them functions
Functions,
now.
yeah.
that they call them
Yeah,
functions.
functions.
All right. Somebody tell me they going to a function. No, you're not.
Yep, that's what it is. A party.
I just, it's crazy. We fighting wars on across the seas, and we fighting wars in our backyard.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying that this is not something new. I just feel like it's
No,
something that has gotten worse.
I don't think it's new. I think it's the new age is when they make a music and they bragging about it. I think that's new.
I mean, Tupac bragged.
But he wasn't talking about killing nobody.
No, he talked about I did your wife.
Yeah. You know, a good diss track had them in their feelings, but you know, growing up, we didn't listen to them like literally talking about, oh, we gunned them down on the freeway and chased them down and gunned them down and shot them and blah, blah, blah. You know how they rap nowadays. We didn't grow up listening to that.
Right.
Our rap was fun. It was more about selling drugs than, than anything.
Yeah.
And then it went to taking all the pills and mollies, and now it's all about shooting.
And yeah, and the cars and the watches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but okay, you still had some the DMX and some of them
Yeah.
had hard CDs.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
NWA.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But that was F the police
Yeah.
coming straight from the underground.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got a call in. Go ahead and answer this. Who is this? Hello. You are on 796 The Culture. Who do we have the great privilege to speak to tonight?
Hey guys, I told you I was gonna call back. Okay, so hashtag if I was not overwhelmed already, I'd be a guest member. Anyways, so I don't feel like domestic violence is new. It is absolutely been around for decades and decades and on decades.
True.
And that there's
Yeah,
an
it's not
entire not even just one, but there's plenty of platforms that start with domestic violence and murders. You know what I'm saying? And so this has been around for a very long time. Now it's focused because the internet and media and etc. Now I have the privilege of being able to read a couple of things that I have privilege to because of my job, but also the media has mentioned not even just the most recent case, but in plenty of others, domestic violence. It's a problem. It's not an Abilene problem. It's not a U.S. problem. It is absolutely a universal problem. And Vicky, why are you texting me right now, for real? Because I'm about to hang up on you. But
Don't-
I'm getting to the point. So
Get
the
to the
point
point.
is,
The point.
DV is it's a universal issue, and that's whether it's in Uganda or in Europe, or because Europe is a continent, so there's a plethora of countries. Anyway, it's a problem, and so U.S., for example, because there's a lot of things that have been in our immediate area. A lot of things have gone on, and
Yes.
it's very sad and it's very sickening in a lot of those moments too. but it's not new, right? And I don't even know if it's like necessarily a mental health problem. And the only person that you can blame in said situation is the person who did it. And I I don't really know. And 50 and I were talking about the other day, where like there's so many videos and people are like, oh, we're so toxic. It's so funny. It's so toxic. And it's really not funny, because a lot of times it ends up in somebody being hurt or not alive. And it's a problem because being toxic has been glorified so much that it's like, okay, well, I love you till the death. And if I can't have you, nobody will. And they really mean that ish,
Mm-hmm.
up until a couple of days ago. And that person, I don't know if they ever did or didn't say that, but literally it was one of those things. It was like, if I can't, no one will. We're both gone.
Yeah.
And the only person, well, there's multiple people that have to live with that, but directly it's the child or children from said parents, and it's very sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywho, I don't want to take too much of your time, so 50 isn't telling me to get to the point because I'm a talker.
Yes. Yes, you are.
We enjoy
Anyway,
when you
Did you ever
talk.
I
take
just
a
had to
breath
add
when
my
you was
spin to
talking?
it, but it's not
You're
new.
gonna get beat
Is
up.
my point.
It's gonna be
It's not
domestic
new.
violence tonight.
It's media. Shut up. It's mediatized,
Breathe.
and
Breathe.
it's a problem, and I don't know if we will ever correct the problem.
Yeah, you're
Nah.
right. You're right.
Mental health can only be addressed if a person is seeking said help, and a lot of people don't. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna hang up before Antoine tells me I'm talking too much.
Ooh, government
Dang.
name.
Damn, you didn't have to
Government
call me my
name.
government name.
Oh, 50.
Too
Before
late.
50 tells me I
Too
talk too
late.
much. Okay, bye.
You just hung up too. We didn't, you didn't tell her
She
bye.
said. She said bye.
You didn't say. We didn't give us a chance. Anyway, I mean,
The only thing I do agree with is that people do be glorifying, oh, I'm toxic, and they
That's
be
their main
laughing
words
about it.
now.
Yeah,
I'm
they be
toxic.
laughing about it. They be showing up with them black eyes, talking about some, oh, I know he loves me, and nah, that ain't love.
yeah, and I say this:
That's abuse.
domestic violence has been around for decades,
Yeah.
for centuries, in some form or fashion. And I mean, she's right on that. It's not new.
It's not new.
I think the problem is that social media has made it more prevalent. Like in the past, a lot of domestic violence was like what happens between in these four walls, stay in these four
Mhm.
walls.
Yeah.
It didn't really get talked about outside of the house a lot of times, right? But now kids posting stuff, parents posting stuff.
Man, there's little teenagers beating on each other.
Man.
Yes.
High school, middle school. I'm
Yeah.
like, man,
Yeah.
no way.
And so it's all and we became a society now, to me, my opinion, where it's glorified. These little teenagers jumping on people and doing
Mhm.
these things, and grown young people beating up on people, really injuring people too. It's not like they just kind of beat them up and it's like
Yeah.
not that bad. Like they're really injuring people,
Yep.
And I think, to me, I think that's why a lot of YNs shoot first now, because they ain't got
Mhm.
time to be
Battered and bruised.
Nah.
permanently injured, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to fix these issues. I just know that it seems that, like, unfortunately, I'm starting to see more and more young people, in my opinion,
Yeah.
lose their life.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of leaders like when we was growing up. It's a bunch of people following each other.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of young kids following whoever the biggest kid is, and it's sad.
Or the loudest.
Or the loudest. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're not leaders no more. So
You
But
know.
that can go back to parents too.
Yeah.
Especially if you know your son is out there beating on women, like,
Yeah.
It goes both ways. If your daughter out there beating up on men,
Yep.
I don't know. Is even if you was to sit these young kids down and talk to
They
them,
not gonna listen. Some of them will.
Some of them will.
I say about a good 60%. If you had a room of 100 little YNs, at least 60% of them are gonna listen, and that other 40% is just gonna go in one ear and out the other. And once they leave that good talking to, that 60% that was listening, that's gonna dwindle down to about 20%, because then they're gonna go back to their homeboys doing the same nonsense that they were doing.
Yeah.
So
I just think that they need to start making examples
they
out of
better.
these,
They got to.
so you don't get to this having what you have now, where it's easy for another person to take somebody's life just because maybe they didn't want to be with them, or maybe they wanted to break up, or you don't have these situations anymore. Start setting examples.
See, I think it all goes back to participation trophies.
Yeah, yeah,
See, because they don't know how to lose
yeah.
anything, you know. So if you don't know how to lose, you don't know how to lose in the sportings, you don't know how to lose in school, you don't know how to lose in relationships. Like nobody wants to lose, but at the same time, you start learning that life go on,
Yeah, yeah.
you know. And so I don't know. Anyway, as we come to a close tonight, we want to thank everybody for listening.
Yeah.
Any last words, fellas?
Hey, y'all, just keep watching us. Keep supporting. Pray for the families that this happened to here in Abilene. Y'all, say a special prayer for them, for both families that this happened to. Just tell your loved ones you love them, because tomorrow ain't promised to us, and keep them close. And that's all I have, fellas.
You got anything, 50?
No, I'm good. He said it all.
Well, I would like to say one, hey, happy Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
To,
Cinco
to,
de Mayo.
to
Cinco de
our
Drinko.
friends out there, enjoy yourself. And more importantly, because these two didn't say it, I'm going to say it. This Sunday, happy Mother's Day,
Happy Mother's
early.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. They don't care about nobody. I hope she listening to. She going to beat both of y'all up.
No.
Because y'all ain't even think about her. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I just like to say, to all those mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Wishing y'all have a great day, Sunday. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your day. Hope you get the gifts you want so that when Father's Day comes, you don't forget. Nobody want no socks. I'm just playing.
No drawers.
You know what I'm saying? No cup. Coffee cup.
Some ties.
You know what I'm saying? Church shirt. You know what? We gonna wait. We gonna wait. I'm gonna put this out here. As we get closer to Father's Day, we're gonna write down our 10 worst Father's Day gifts.
Yeah.
We're gonna put them down there. What was the 10 worst Father's Day gifts we ever got?
Macaroni plate. Happy Father's Day. With the macaroni.
You know the other thing? The school, which I understand, school is out. But this is my issue too. Now you got me on my soapbox before I leave. Kids, they make little Mother's Day card.
It'd be nice.
Be all nice. You know what, teachers? Before school get out, how to make that Father's Day card?
Uh-huh.
They can give it to me early. Shoot. But anyway, like I always say, don't talk about it. Be about it. You know what I'm saying? Until next week. Peace.